Hey everyone, just waiting for everyone to roll up in here.
Hi, Mr. Aaron.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome, doing well. So we're waiting on just a couple more students here. I'll give it a minute or two, and then we'll go ahead and get started. They can just trickle in later.
Yo, Vihan, what's up? Hey, Vihan.
All right, let's see
What?
here.
Oh. Vihan is actually one of my friends at school. Nice.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started now. We just have three more um, students who are going to come in. So Vihan, I'll let you go ahead first.
Wait, what? What? Okay.
Vihan, you're going first.
I'm gonna share your screen, and then Yadavir, I'll have you go next. Cody, you're
Okay.
third. And then Madeline, you'll be fourth.
Are are there like a couple students we have to wait for now?
There's three more. We're gonna go ahead and get started. They can trickle in. I don't want to waste time because there's quite a few students on here who are playing today.
Yeah, sure. All right.
I'm gonna share my screen. All right, Vihan, what are you playing today? Let us know, and then who the composer is.
Okay, so this is actually like another version for like beginners, I think.
Okay, so it's a different version, not this one.
No. Like it's this version, exactly this version. It's just for beginners. So like,
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, love. Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, it's from John Williams. It's from John Williams.
Awesome. All right, whenever you're ready. And then if everyone else could just mute so we can hear Vihan's piano.
All right. But I don't have original sound for musicians on.
Go ahead and turn that on. I thought you did because it sounded pretty clear.
Oh, okay. Can you hear my piano?
I can. I mean, still turn it on, of course, but I can hear it now.
Oh, okay.
Did you turn it on? It's spotty now.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, make sure you
How do
still
I get
yes.
how do I get original sound from musicians?
What device are you using?
Uh-huh.
What device are you using?
A laptop.
Do you know where you can mute? There's a little drop down arrow beside the mute button.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
click on that. At the very bottom of the list, you'll see audio settings.
Audio settings, all right. I'm on there.
And then if you scroll down about midway through, you should be able to see either zoom background, noise removal, and then a few down from their original sound for musicians. It should be right
Mm,
above beta, live performance audio.
wait, let me see. All right, found it.
Awesome.
Okay.
You're playing now, right? Because it's I'm still not able to hear you.
Huh? Wait, you still can't hear me?
Yeah, you turned it on, right?
Yeah, I turned it on.
Okay, we'll try
Oh,
one
hold
more
up,
thing.
never mind.
Go back to audio
Go
settings.
back to audio settings. Wait, no, I turned it on now.
I hear my
I
echo.
hear my echo.
All right, go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Nicely done,
Nicely
Vihan.
done,
Really good.
Vihan. Really good.
And then you can turn off
And you can
original
turn off
sound for
original
now.
sound for now.
The echoes.
The echoes.
Yeah, really good.
Alrighty.
So overall, the pulse was pretty steady. There's a couple of spots that were a little shaky. I wanted to go ahead and focus on this section here. So be ready to turn on original sound in just a moment. But just for the sake of time, we're going to go over just one part for each person's piece or song. So I noticed throughout the piece, you're playing a pretty good tempo, and then you kind of sped up, or sorry, you slowed down here, specifically measured 20. So make sure we understand these rhythms here. So make sure the left hand, this is what's really consistent, right? So if you just count out the left hand, you have your dotted half note, 3, 4, 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So can we go ahead and let's play it slowly, just the left hand first to make sure we have that pulse steady. And then you can turn the original sound back on, yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, so go ahead and play 19 through, was it 24?
Through, was it 24?
Nice and slowly.
Nice and slowly, just the left hand.
Okay.
Yeah, so notice,
So notice.
make sure you're counting really carefully. So let's practice counting out loud. So we have
So we have
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 1,
sorry,
1,
2,
2,
4,
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
we count this while we
play it.
Okay. So like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exactly. Yeah, go ahead and count while
Exactly.
you're
Go ahead and count while
this
you're
is 3
playing.
beats,
Remember, this is 3 beats,
right?
Okay.
right?
And the quarter note,
Two,
And then the quarter note,
Two.
and 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then, yeah, so right here. So this is,
And then, yeah, so right here. So
And
this
then
is
3,
2 beats.
it's
and then
right on,
3
right? So
It's
1,
right on,
2,
right? So
3,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that.
you're getting there.
You're getting there.
So
You're
remember,
getting
when you
there.
see a quarter note,
a
it's
quarter
just
note, it's just one
So if you
beat.
follow these
So
little
if you follow
dots I
these little
wrote up
dots I
here,
wrote up here,
you just play
you
it.
just play it.
1,
So 1, 2.
You're essentially
You're
switching.
essentially
You're
switching
making the
the two.
quarter
You're
note a
making
half
the
note
quarter
and
note a
vice
half note
versa.
and vice versa.
I'll have you work on
I'll
this in
have you work
Kaizen,
on
just
this in
really practice
Kaizen, just
counting
really
this
practice
section
counting
out.
this section out.
But overall, the piece,
But overall, the piece
fluently
was
good.
really fluent. It was good.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
Did you have any questions at
Did
all?
you have any questions at all
that we talked
that
about?
we talked about?
Questions.
Yeah, like did anything
Yeah,
you
like
want to
did
go
anything you
over
want to
on
go
the
over
piece?
on the piece?
I kind of had like some difficulties doing like measure 10, I think.
Yeah. So what's going on?
So what's
here?
going on here?
Yeah. So it's like actually no, measure 19. It's in that kind of section, cause like when I do this. Something after that, and
So that rhythm was actually
perfect.
I think it's a matter of just
isolating
isolating the hand, and I think it's the rhythm. Because you played that measure perfectly.
perfectly.
The biggest thing is being able to count that rhythm, count that pulse
consistently.
Because your quarter notes
Your
and
quarter notes in your half
flipped.
notes are flipped.
I'll just watch.
I'll just watch these very carefully.
But apart from that, it was fine.
it was fine.
oh, okay.
Good job. Good job.
Good job.
All right. Next.
Next,
better
here.
Go ahead and introduce
Go ahead and introduce
yourself.
yourself.
Playing today.
Playing today.
Mr. Aaron, your echo. Oh god, no.
It's because of Vihan's original sound. He muted himself.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what are you playing today, Yadavir?
Beach party.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. I made a mistake. So should I just keep playing?
That's okay. Yeah. So keep going, and I would just slow it down just a bit. So if it does happen, you're fine.
teacher told me to add that last part.
No, I like it. I like the creativity. Sounds really good. So the only thing I wanted to mention was overall, it's very fluent. It's very quick, so you're playing it very confidently, which is really good. So nice job with that. The quick thing was measures that second section, measures 5 through 8. Can you play just that? Can you play that section for me one more time?
Okay.
Yeah. So it starts off fine, but then you're swinging the rhythm. So when you swing a rhythm, you're delaying the eighth note just a bit. So long story short, if you're playing it, I don't want to say the classical way, but if you just were to count out like robotic, 1 and 2 and 3, if you swing it, that's more jazz. 1 and 2 and 3. You're kind of swinging this part, and then you come back to the classical way of playing it, which was correct. So make sure when you're here, think very robotic. So there it is. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1.
So I go like this. No. Like that?
We're getting there. Yeah, so now you're mixing it just a little bit, but we're getting there. Yeah, so the biggest thing, always clap and count it out before you play. So 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1,
1,
2,
2, and 3, 4.
just like that. Good. Nice job. Everything sounded great apart from that one section we fixed, but we figured that out. So really good.
At the part I made a few mistakes.
And that was fine. Yeah, overall, it was really good. And I like the note at the end, the high C.
Thank you.
Great touch. Yeah. All right, next up, Cody, what are you playing for us today?
I think I'm playing Ode to Joy.
You said you think you're playing Ode to Joy?
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
Okay, this one shows variations of Happy Birthday.
Yeah, I'm playing Happy Birthday. So
Okay. Are you gonna play how many variations? All of them, or?
I think there's like 3 versions I will play.
Okay.
Version 2. Version 3. Final.
Awesome, really nice. So yes, you have a couple more versions you can play next time. I like to hear 5 especially. But really good. I like how you essentially changed the left hand up just a little bit, and you played in a different key, which is perfectly fine. But I notice again with the pulse, so you want to make sure that you're playing slowly enough to where you're not having to stop after every measure. So let's go ahead and look at that one. Let's look at just the first one. I believe it was the easiest because the left hand. For the second and third one, you jumped around a bit more. So play number 1, but can you play it a bit slower so it's more consistent? So you want to make sure the pulse is not pausing. Really good. And then with your metronome marking, I would really focus on playing at a consistent pulse. Have you ever used a metronome in Kaizen or during a one-on-one lesson?
No.
Okay, so I would really recommend doing this, especially in Kaizen when you get there. You're playing around 65, 70 beats. It's quite the range. So I would go ahead and start playing this because the full speed is 80, so a bit faster than what you were playing. That's not the issue. The biggest thing is just playing consistently with that pulse. So ask your professor what a metronome is, and I'll leave a note in here for you as well. But that'll really make sure it's more consistent. But that second time around, playing it slower definitely helps. So great job. All right. Madeline, what are you playing today?
Gavotte by George Philip Tillman.
All right. Let it load for just a moment, and then I'll let you go ahead and begin. I may have to choose a different version of this right here. Okay. All right, whenever you're ready. Nicely done, Madeline. So going over just a short rhythm right here, looking at measure 3. This repeats towards the end, and even measure 8. I notice your eighth notes. You want to make sure they're all consistent in terms of how you're counting them. So how do you count eighth notes?
I don't usually count them much.
Yeah, so give me an example. So how would you count them? If I was in a 4/4 or even 2/2, how would you count? So you have one and, or we can just count it in 4/4. So 1, 2. How would you count this?
3 and 4 and
Perfect, just like that, yeah. So I'm trying to make a point here with making sure that it's consistent all throughout. I think it was more of just understanding the notes. But if you notice, we're usually jumping back and forth between C position and A position. So when you map your hands out on the piano, you'll think less of where they need to go, and you can focus more on the notes and the direction of where you're playing. So for example, that's the second one. But here you seem to play a bit slower instead of. So make sure you keep that same momentum when you're counting. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. It's in 2/2, so really it's 1 and 2E, and just for the sake of time, we'll stick to eighth notes. And same thing here as well. This is when you're in that C position. So 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So make sure you're still keeping that speed with those eighth notes. But overall, that was the only thing I really wanted to say. Hopefully you play it again next week. I'd like to hear when you add some articulation in as well. Do you know what articulation is? Just a quick little snippet
No.
there. So articulation, legato is when the notes are connected, when you see like a sad face or even a smiley face. I don't see one right now. And then when you have these little dots here, this is staccato. So essentially it's the duration of the notes. When you have legato, when they're connected like this over this rainbow here, there's no detachment or no gaps in between the notes. But with staccato, you can hear that detached. So for example, playing this little rhythm up here, where we at? You hear how it was nice and long and connected, and then the ending was nice and short, more abrupt. So that's what legato versus staccato is. And I'll put a note in for your professor. But overall, really good job.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. All right, we have, I believe, 3 more students here. They came in towards the end. Is it Tara? Are you ready to play? All right, what are you playing for us today?
My pony.
Are you playing My Pony today?
Yeah.
All right, whenever you're ready, Tara. Nicely done, Tara. I'm sorry, Tara. So Madeline, this is a perfect example of this piece. So here you have your legato when everything is connected, and then she played it very beautifully at the end where everything was connected and she bounced off. So Tara, when it comes to playing staccato, I notice you're pressing into the note instead of bouncing off of the note. So don't think of playing these notes as pressing through the piano keys, but think of a bouncy ball. Think of something bouncing just on the tip of the keys. This will help you play it a bit lightly or a bit lighter. So if you look at just the last line, just the right hand by itself, I'm gonna go ahead and just have the class understand the distinction between legato and staccato. So can you go ahead and play the green section, play that 2 times, and then play the purple section twice so we can hear the difference between legato and staccato. Mhm. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. So always be thinking about that bouncy ball. Don't think of sinking into the notes, or even like if you're jumping into a pool or something, don't think of submerging fully into the water. Think of a ball bouncing on like a sidewalk, right? Because it's very light and you're tapping and you're not sinking into the notes. Especially with that left hand, make sure you're just tapping, not so much as pressing in and then releasing quickly. But apart from that, this is really good. Great job. I love the performance. All right, and then Hakan, I believe you're the last student today. What will you be playing for us today?
I think I'll, I was, I'm going to play, Emperor Penguin. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play that one. Yeah,
Peter Pan's Flight. All right,
yeah.
sounds good. Whenever you're ready.
Wait, isn't it A position?
It is, correct. You're A major. And then I believe your original sound may not be on. Do you know how to turn this on?
Um, yeah.
Okay.
Then I was on.
Play a couple notes so I can hear. No, I still can't hear it.
Okay.
What device are you using?
Um, uh,
Like, is it a tablet? Is it a laptop? A phone?
laptop.
A laptop. Okay. Yeah. So are you in your audio settings? So if you
All right,
click,
let me try to fix this. So you can
yes.
hear us, but okay. How about now?
So I can hear you speaking. It's just with he'll have to play a couple piano notes. But while I still don't hear them just yet. But while he's doing
Okay.
that, there's a little arrow beside the mute button. Can you click on that? And at the very bottom of that drop down menu, you'll see
Yes.
click on audio settings at the bottom of that list.
Yeah, that's where I am right now, actually.
Okay.
And then
Is original sound, is it clicked on or is it not on?
it is.
Okay, let's go
Uh,
ahead, turn that off actually, and you should see background noise removal. Go ahead and highlight that instead. Click on that, and then you'll see 4 options: auto, low, medium, and high.
yes.
What is it currently set to?
Low.
Can you set it to high? And then Hakan, go ahead and press a couple notes after he turns it on high, and it should
Okay.
fix it. Okay, set it to medium.
It's medium round.
It's still not having an effect. You may have to push the tablet or the laptop closer to his piano because it's not picking up the sound.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, it's just very low. Was it on low?
So
Was it on auto
so
or low
I'll
first time?
so I'm gonna turn it to low again, and let's try again. Can you hear it?
Not yet. The last option we'll do, and then we'll have to play another time. But the last option,
So let's do this. I'm just going to log in from my laptop.
well, class is over in about 1 more minute, so I want to see if I can just fix it here. Can you click on personalized audio isolation?
Uh, I don't have that.
Okay, so we can schedule him for next week just because we're out of time right now. But we'll figure it out soon. Okay.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, I appreciate your time. Thank you. All right, everyone. So that concludes today's seminar class. I enjoyed everyone playing today. Hakan, I hope to hear you next week. Um,
Bye.
I'll see you all next time
Bye.
if you have no further
Bye,
questions.
Mr.
Bye.
Aaron.
Take care. Thank you.
Okay, I'm leaving now.
Sounds
Bye,
good.
Tara.